What's up, guys? It's MG Elite, and today I just wanted to talk to you guys about a couple of things that were on my mind. So, first things first, I don't do a lot of these videos just because they can be difficult to talk about, especially as a content creator. There's a lot of things in the Pokemon community that are happening right now that are hindering us from moving into certain parts and doing certain things and and creating certain content and for certain people and so on and so forth. So especially difficult now for collectors, for any kind of player of the TCG world, whether it's a child, whether it's an adult, whatever the case may be. It is very difficult because there's no product. Okay, product is completely gone from the shelves at most retailers. You have to catch them on a restock. Certain Best Buys, certain Walmarts or Targets don't even restock anymore because there's no point. Okay, because people come in to just buy everything out and then they leave and that's that, right? And there's other people come in and they're like, oh man, there's nothing here. They go somewhere else. There's nothing there. They go somewhere else. There's nothing there. So it's created this vacuum of lack of product that's causing a disruption in the industry. So there's four things I wanted to talk about real quick that are really, really important, I think, to really think about and understand. And I wanted to let everybody know. First of all, definitely like, subscribe, comment in the comment section below. Hit the notifications bell. Let me know if you agree or disagree with anything I said in the comments below. Like the video, please. That helps me out tremendously. And it also helps other people that don't know my content to come and visit it and enjoy it, just like you guys. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. First things first. Prismatic Evolutions. I don't know how I feel about where the state of Pokemon is currently at. The reason why I say that is I think we have to look back and we have to think about, 10 years ago and 12 years ago, and when some of the bigger sets came out and some of the, Sun and Moon sets and some of the, X and Y and Black and White and, some of these other ones that were Cosmic, Eclipse and all these different, these sets, where that they released. And it's, this kind of craze hasn't been a big thing for a long time. Okay. The big thing we have to understand is when we are going to these places, right? We're going to Best Buy, we're going to Target, we're going to Walmart. Trading cards are completely gone. Whether it doesn't matter what it is. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! Nobody really buys. It's always there. Nobody's scalping. Football cards, baseball cards, hockey cards. All the sports cards are there, available for anybody. Pokemon and other sets, gone. Completely gone. Vanished. Boom. Disappeared. And this has never happened up until Prismatic Evolutions. And when Pokemon Company came out and said Prismatic Evolutions was underprinted, we did not expect it to be this high in demand. We messed up. We apologize. We're going to print more. We're going to print more as fast as we can. And we're going to try to deliver as much as we can to vendors and so on and so forth. Well, the issue is that vendors are allocated a certain amount of product, right? So they get, 4 cases of this, 4 cases of this, 5 cases of this. The problem becomes is when they don't limit the product for certain people. All right, people run in and say, okay, I want a case of ETBs. Okay, cool. Here you go. Here's a case of ETBs. Boom, done. Somebody else comes in. I want a case of binders. A binder collection. Boom, here's a binder collection case. Boom, have a nice day. And then all of a sudden, the people that need these cards for their decks or need these cards or just collectors or just people that don't scalp and do the right thing in the community come in and they want to buy the product. It's gone. Okay, it's not there. It's not available. So at that point, you have to resort to other things to try to create your content. Okay, and it's very disheartening. It's very selfish. It's bottom line wrong for people to do stuff like that, especially people that don't play the game and don't participate in anything that's Pokemon or don't participate in anything that's Magic the Gathering or Lorcana or anything TCG related, period. Whether it's Star Wars, whether it's whatever, whatever other cards that you can purchase that are TCG related, most of these people don't participate. So that's what breaks my heart. That's what makes it really, really difficult for me to talk about, especially being passionate about bringing content and just enjoying the hobby. It's very difficult. It's very disheartening, and it's difficult to talk about. So the second thing I wanted to talk about was the investment part of this whole situation. Okay, I think investments and investors and scalpers are very close. Okay, the reason why I say it is because when you have people that are grabbing product to hold and then sell later to higher profit, you're taking away from the pool that's available. Okay, especially if there's a shortage, you have to understand, hey, it's a very popular set. There's going to be a shortage. We need to be mindful of other collectors and other, players and so on and so forth in the community, because if we're not, what's going to happen is exactly what's happening now with Prismatic Evolutions. Is there's nothing available. I've I've said this numerous times, and I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to stick to it. I don't care what anybody says. Bottom line is that it's bad for the game. It's bad for the community. It's bad for the hobby. And it's creating an environment where people are going to start leaving the hobby to go pursue something else. And PokeRev and the Cool Trainer Ryan have said things about this in the past. And before, when Prismatic Evolutions was just taking off and the product was not available, they made videos about these kinds of things, and they kind of talked about the state of the game and so on and so forth. Especially PokeRev, when he talked about like being a proponent, like being a big advocate for Pokemon and trying to be an advocate for the community and actually say, hey man, like guys, we need to not do this stuff, right? And when scalpers are scalping this product, right, they're buying out these things and they're going on eBay, they're going on whatnot, they're selling all over the place, and they're selling 3, 4, 5, 6 times the value of the product. You combat that by not buying their product. You don't buy what they're selling. The reason why you don't buy what they're selling is because that's going to normalize the market. If it normalizes the market, product is going to become more available. Things are going to start dropping down because they're going to start realizing, hey, why are we doing this? It's not profitable anymore. Nobody's buying $120 like ETBs. So now we have to drop it down to $70. Okay, $70 a little bit more doable, not a big deal, and then just keep dropping those prices until they normalize. What happened? Blooming Waters, the same situation. Blooming Waters was insane. People were trampling each other. People were running over each other. People were fighting each other at Costco. It was the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. It is absolutely ridiculous. People were acting like little kids, going, people that don't even play the game. People have no business buying out all these Pokemon cards because all they're doing is just going to go put them on eBay or put them on whatnot and just sell them and make triple the profit off of somebody that has no idea what they're doing, why they're buying them, because they're, they've got a fear of missing out on this product, and they just flood the market. So I just wanted to ask, I beg you guys, please don't feed into those things. Please don't entertain these people. Don't buy their product. Don't give them money. Don't support what they're doing, because that's going to just make it difficult for everybody else in the community, especially relatively new content creators such as myself. If you want to do the right thing, you want to help out, you want to, you want to get some cards, you want to make some money, check out my eBay account. It's MG Collectibles, MG Elites Collectibles on eBay. I do have some product up there for just singles, mostly that I've pulled over time. If you want to support, absolutely, buy something if you see something you like up there. But yeah, I mean, Pokemon and all these other TCGs are community. It's all about community. It's all about bringing everybody together, playing the same game, enjoying, trading, discussions. It's not meant for people to raid this particular hobby and make money off of it, tremendous amounts of money at the expense of other people. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. It's not right. And it's kind of like I really didn't want to make this video, but I felt led to do it, just because it's a difficult situation right now, in this market. And if you're starting out doing this for a living, or you're starting out doing this for the sake of collecting and the sake of finding something to do together with other people, and participating and having fun and enjoying yourself no matter what age you are. I implore you to, at this time, maybe go do something else. Just because it is becoming more and more increasingly difficult to obtain product, to keep it in stock for vendors, especially local shops. Local card shops do not have anything in stock. Most of them are bone dry. I've talked to numerous of them. They've said the same thing to me over and over. They're like, man, sorry, dude, I don't have anything here. I mean, I've got a couple of packs here and there of this and that. I don't have anything else available. That's that, right? So unfortunately, this is a byproduct of individuals that see the dollar signs in this instead of seeing the community aspect of it and the actual benefit of collecting and having fun and entertainment and bringing other people joy and just things in general that people love and enjoy to do. Instead, people focus on the negatives, right? They're like, oh, well, I want to buy these boxes because I don't want to miss out and I'm going to sell them on eBay for $150. Well, me personally, I'm not going to buy it for $150. So if you get money from somebody else, that's fine. That's up to them. That's their prerogative. Whatever they want to do, that is not that's not my problem. But this is why I started going into other TCGs. I started getting, looking at buying some Star Wars booster boxes, opening those up, checking out what's product, what cards are in there. So maybe start collecting that, branch out a little bit, doing something a little bit different. And I think my channel is going to start pivoting a little bit. We're going to go into the entertainment industry a little bit. We're going to do something a little bit different. There's going to be some podcasts. There's going to be some information about the state of the hobby, and we're just going to have some talks with just discussions and so on and so forth on live. And there's going to be some different things I'm going to be doing until I can get to a point where I have a steady influx of product where I can share that with you guys and do videos and collections and do PSA reveals and do all these other things. As a matter of fact, I have some cards that are out at PSA right now that are being graded, and hopefully I've been waiting for one card for 3 months, almost 4 months now. And it's crazy because they keep telling me, oh, it's, blah, blah, blah. PSA is sending me 4 or 5 at a time, where other people have sent cards out and they're like, oh, they've got them back in 45 days. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's been kind of crazy. PSA has been backed up a little bit, but it's nor here nor there. But yeah, guys, do me a favor. Do the right thing. Try to find product other ways. If you have to go online and buy it from an online vendor, some online vendors still have product available just because some people don't want to wait and they just want to get the stuff off the shelf, get it home, rip and ship it, whatever the case may be. That's the only benefit of getting the stuff online, is because it's still available in certain places and not everybody kind of rummaged through everything and bought everything out and freaked out about it and be like, oh my gosh, I can't afford it, or I can't, I got to get it now before it's all gone, blah, blah, blah. Dude, it's the wildest, craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, that's about it, guys. I think that's all I had. It's very sad, very sad. I'm very disappointed that, yes, I did see actually one sign of good news and one sign of light in this whole situation is vendors and so stores, local retailers and box stores and card shops are starting to crack down on this, and they're starting to limit the product to 1 or 2 pieces of the product per person. So you can't just go in there and say, oh, I want 5 binder collections, or I want 5 ETBs, or I want 10 boxes of this and this. Like, that's no longer a thing. Okay. You can't do that anymore because of the shortage of product, and Journey Together is coming out in March. There's all these different things that are coming out that are going to be pivotal to change kind of the trajectory. And the trajectory of Pokemon's already changed from Prismatic Evolutions. No doubt about it. The Umbreon is like $1,500 or something crazy like that right now. Raw, I think, and like ungraded, which is the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. So it's becoming the new Evolving Skies, essentially, is what it comes down to. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate you guys listening to my rant. I just felt like I had to do this video. I mean, if you agree with me, if you don't, please comment in the comment section below, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notifications so more people can see my content and my channel and have a chance to experience my content, whether it's the openings, whether it's this video, whether it's something else, anything like that. So yeah, definitely thank you guys for coming here, and letting me talk, listening to what I have to say. And like I said, if you agree with me, hey, cool, comment, let me know, hey, I agree with you, man, this is terrible, whatever the case may be. If you don't agree, say, hey, shut up, man, you suck, whatever. It doesn't matter. I love you guys anyway. You guys are a great community. I appreciate you guys for coming, for being a member of my community and participating, commenting, liking, all that good stuff. Once again, thank you guys so much. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.